maybe the only person wey dey how is Nigeria?
Hey, hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I was wondering if I'll be the only one handling the meeting today. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, uh,
Welcome.
I saw you. Yeah, I saw you at the conference.
Okay,
uh,
yeah.
days ago. So,
It was interesting. I think I was even invited at the last minute because the team that was we were actually sponsoring the event at GitLab. So they wanted someone to, okay, as a sponsor, we have a keynote slot, and they wanted someone to take the keynote slot. And I was like, tapped like, okay, we have this slot if I would take it. Like when I now finally signed up and I saw Kelsey, they were like, almost he set up. But it went well, and I really loved the chance that I got to be able to go there and speak.
yeah, it's fine. You're growing now. One day you'll be like Kelsey.
That's so. Amen. Amen.
Kelsey, they're everywhere.
Seriously, everywhere, everywhere. I
He
even
has
thought
paid.
he would not be able to participate because I saw him at KubeCon online. I was like, come on, this event is immediately after KubeCon. You leave Detroit, can't you fly to another country again in Europe? Almost how many hour flight? When I saw him, I was like, okay, now strong men then be.
I think he recently got promoted. So,
Yes, 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 distinguished. Hmm.
yes. So he has paid his dues.
Of course, of course. Hi, Josephine.
Yeah,
Hi,
okay.
good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me introduce her. I actually invited her
Okay.
to the
Oh, okay.
committee.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's my colleague at work, and we had a conversation, I think last week,
Yeah.
and then she made me understand that she loves writing.
Okay.
Although now she is working as a customer experience personnel in our company. So
Okay.
I spoke to her about, since she loves writing, about contributing to, she should use her writing skills to contribute to the cloud native
Oh, okay.
ecosystem.
Yeah, yeah.
And so she got interested, and that's why she's here. She's hoping
Oh, awesome.
to meet people that will guide her through the process.
Oh, okay. Definitely, we are a very friendly community, and I know quite a number of folks who started their career in technical writing. Typical example is Edith Young, who is going places now. I think she was at KubeCon this week. Also, she's at All Things Open speaking. And yeah, I think there's a lot of possibilities here. Hopefully, more people will join and you'll be able to learn from their experience.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Uh,
Thank you.
have you joined the Google group?
No, I'm just hearing about it.
Okay, no problem. Let me share the link to the agenda. You see it at the top.
Very well.
So I also uploaded recordings, just so you know, this call is recorded. I
Okay.
uploaded recordings of the past two sessions
Sessions.
also, so that at least you'll be able to see some of the discussions that have been discussed in the past. So this is
Okay.
where, yeah, we are trying to use this group as like the default gateway to, the Africa Dev community, the cloud native ecosystem. You can access the
Okay.
Slack channel from here. If you've not joined the Kubernetes Slack already, you can join, and you can also
Okay.
see our calendar. So we might improve on some of these things subsequently, but basically this is the whole thing. And we have 46
Okay.
members now. This is awesome.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, let me reach out to Slack. Probably we will have more folks joining soon.
Please, you guys should excuse me for a few minutes. I'll be back.
Okay, one thing I wanted to share was CCNA recordings so that folks who have access to it, Detroit. Oh. KubeCon Detroit 2022. Oh, this is for Europe. Let me see if we have the playlist for Detroit. Oh, okay. I think we have some of them here. Very nice. Thought they've uploaded the videos. They haven't. Interesting. Let's see. KubeCon. Any.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, okay, welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh, the folks in the Slack channel even thought there was no agenda and it was cancelled. But no problem. We can probably just take time, discuss a couple of things while maybe some of the folks will read the agenda later.
Okay.
Yeah, since it's three of us, we can probably just turn it to a freestyle discussion. Some of the things I wanted to share with the team on the agenda was we now have the recordings to our previous meetings. If you click on the recording here, you see this is the one for September 1, this is the one for October 6th, last month. And you can see, I think Somtochi here covered a couple of topics around getting started with Kubernetes and so on. So I think, Josephine, this might be a session you would like to revisit later. You can access
Okay.
the comments here.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and some of the other things I wanted to talk about was planning for next year, 2023. Maybe things around KCD Africa, Contributor Summit, maybe creating something like a Contributor Summit, and also a monthly webcast, because from the KCD Africa event we held, I discovered that a lot of people want sessions where they can hear someone speak about a particular topic in detail, and it will be very relevant for our community to learn from people who are already seasoned in the industry and have a lot of technical experience. And maybe next year also we start a newsletter, because folks read a lot of content regularly. So if we are able to gather a lot of content over a month, then share it with the community so that we all have access to shared knowledge to be very vital. Yeah, I think those are most of the time I was sharing with folks, but it's something we can always revisit next month, also in our next meeting. I was trying to get videos to KubeCon. Let me see. I saw one of the videos somewhere and I shared it with someone. So that folks that were unable to attend KubeCon can at least have all the videos. Let me see where am I address. I'm checking Slack. Let me check. Did any of you, probably John Paul, were you able to attend KubeCon virtually?
I was working the whole time. I couldn't.
Oh wow!
Follow the proceedings.
Yeah, it's the thing, and because it's not America, it happens during the evening, most of it. Okay, this is one of the videos. Let me see if it's part of a playlist. Then we take it from the playlist. It's not. This one was actually by one of my colleagues, so that's why I was able to. Oh, okay. So a different event, like a 0-day event at the conference, not the main CNCF event. Oh, okay, got it. Probably the videos are not ready. The videos are not ready, but no worries. Okay, Josephine, I think it would be best if you can also join the Slack channel. You find a lot of folks there, and you'll be able to learn more about technical writing. Hi, Gideon, welcome.
Yeah, I just joined the Kubernetes community on Slack. So I'm just trying to get my way around into the main channel.
Awesome. You see Africa-Dev
okay,
channel.
Africa-Dev. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, except if you folks have some specific thing you want to discuss, maybe we'll just round today's on quickly. So you can have the rest of the time to yourself.
You said?
Yeah, I said, except if you folks have some other things you want us to talk about since we are not much on the call? We can probably round up that of today early so you can have more time to yourself.
Well, myself, I'm trying to I'm studying more of Kubernetes at the moment.
Okay.
I've gotten the KCNA certification. I think I got that last month. So
oh, awesome.
I'm preparing for the CKAD right now. So
okay.
I just want to take it step by step. And
yeah, it's very important. And I would say I did CKA and CKS. I didn't do CKAD, and I think KCNA started recently. One thing I would say you should prioritize more is practice and the use case, and try to practice more use cases, because it's probably, I don't know how KCNA, what's the name of the other one? KCN.
KCNA, the associate.
Okay, KCNA, yeah.
It's
I don't know what that looks like.
Well, it's more, okay, let me explain how it looks like. It's more of, it gives you just more of fundamentals of Kubernetes, and then also include the knowledge about the cloud native ecosystem.
Okay.
So you also learn things like the container network interface, all those interfaces, the open container initiative, all the open standards in Kubernetes. So you have to be abreast with those topics. Then you should also be aware of the cloud native ecosystem, where some popular technologies fall under their use case, stuff like that. Then you also need to know a little bit about the cloud, especially the models with which compute services are offered in the cloud, things especially serverless, something like serverless technology. So it's basically just you just need good fundamentals of Kubernetes. You should be aware of things like pods, deployment objects, services, the different types of services, when to use them. You should also know about the container networking framework, let me say the main framework for networking in Kubernetes.
Yeah.
So you are aware of that. And you should also be aware of things like init containers, those just the fundamentals, more of the fundamentals.
Yeah.
But less of the administrative parts.
Yeah. If you get to CKA, that is when you really get into the administrative things. I remember when I did mine, init containers came in because, you need to create the, you have this thing, you have this cluster, you should use this context, deploy this container, and make sure it has this init containers in them. So I think the knowledge of your KCNA will definitely be useful. Or, this cluster is not working. Why is it not working? Fix it. Or this part is this, do this. And when you go to that of CKS, it's more like, there's this setting that is configured in this particular cluster in this place. Make sure it's set to the right thing or set the right configuration, and then save your cluster. Or if you've used things like container scanning, scan all the containers that are being used in this particular cluster, in these pods, and make sure none of them has severe dependencies, severe vulnerability. Have you used container scanning tools before?
No, but I know that it's a thing. I'm just I'm just taking my learning step, but I don't want to jump to the next phase.
Yeah, so I'm just giving you context of how, if you are going to advance to the other exams, you need to really focus on practical and practicing, because they won't be what is, or be aware of this. It will just be okay, take this cluster, go and do this.
Yes, yeah. The time for what is this for the KCNA, so that one is just knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
CKAD is more hands-on hands-on skills. So
yeah, and
well,
okay, I think that of CKAD, I didn't do CKAD, but I believe it's more or less like more about deployment, if I'm correct, because he's application developer. So, but
well, the CKAD is more of deployment.
yeah, I thought as much.
It's more of deployment on how to like configure,
Yeah.
let me see, pods that are resilient, like design a pod that is resilient.
Yeah.
And also, and you to centers more around pods, all these things like liveness probe, readiness probe, how to manage your deployments, to scale it down, to scale it up, those things. So it's just for me to just practice so that I'll be faster.
Yeah, exactly. Speed is very important.
Yeah.
For CKA, it's more or less like you go deeper. This node is not functioning.
It will be like I wanted to study for CKA, but at the long run, I found out that if you're taking the CKA, the CKAD curriculum is embedded into it. So I said, okay, let me just divide this into two, master the CKAD part, so that once I finish the CKAD, then I will then practice things like backup and restore the etcd data store. Then I practice stuff like configuring role-based access control, those type of stuff. And then things like what else? All the administrative work that you do on the cluster.
Yeah,
so things like upgrading of the cluster. Like things like upgrade it.
I think upgrading cluster is more prominent in CKS than in CKA. Yeah, if I recall correctly, it's more prominent in CKS.
Well, it's part of the curriculum, the current curriculum. So you just have to
Okay, yeah, I think so. When I wrote CKA, it's been a while. I think my CKA has even expired myself. Yeah, it's been a while I wrote it. So definitely they will have changed things.
Yeah. So that's just it. So
yeah. Gideon, you were saying something. I noticed you unmuted, then muted back.
You can't.
Hello, Gideon.
Hi. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, awesome. We all didn't even introduce ourselves. I think is this your first time of joining Gideon? And
yeah. I just saw the notification earlier and just joined. This is my first time.
Oh, okay, awesome. Here's a link to the agenda. So please let's add more our names to the agenda here. Mine is Abubakar Sidikango. I work for GitLab, at least so that we'll be knowing ourselves. Maybe we don't know, maybe our helper will be here. So better move ourselves so that we just cite person if you help us. We just Baba Alpha now, Madam Alpha now. So welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. So I believe for you to have seen the notification, you're already in the Google group, right?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay. Is it on your calendar that you saw the?
Yeah. The thing is, for me, so a lot of all these opportunities to whenever I see them, I just register. Trying to learn, and also I really can't even remember when I registered for this. I just saw the notification on Kubernetes, and of course, when I saw Kubernetes, I knew I would love to join it.
Yeah. For you to have appeared on your calendar, maybe you've joined this group, because the way I did it is anyone who joins the group will automatically get the calendar invite. So it will be easier for folks to remember that something is happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are also recording the calls and uploading them. You can access the previous recordings on YouTube. Oh, Deloitte, nice, big man. So, and yeah, the previous agenda too are here. You can see them and probably learn from some of the things that have been said in the past. If you joined,
how many sessions have you had?
I think this is our third. We started in September.
Wow.
Yeah, the third
Okay.
one. And next year, we are trying to come up with more programs like I listed here that at least will help us grow and build the community, not just attending the office hours. We already do KCD Africa. We even started KCD Africa before starting this particular community. This community came up as a result of, we were just talking in the KCD Africa channel in the CNCF Slack. That was when Somtochi was like, okay, maybe we should start this in the Kubernetes community and start promoting people to start contributing. So we are looking towards planning for more events and more engaging contents to be created so that folks will be able to learn.
Oh, okay, that sounds interesting. I think that's a good one.
Yeah. Awesome. Abdullah Jimo, how are you doing? Anything else any one of us want to like share or talk about before we probably close for today? At least we don't do 30 minutes, even without a lot of folks joining. Oh, no worries, Abdullah. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I think we can end the call here. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. And in the coming weeks, I'll be sharing some updates in the group. You'll definitely receive emails from the group very soon. So thank you. I'll be stopping the recording here.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Bye, everyone.